My name's Volcomia and welcome back to Sonic Colors for Nintendo DS. So, last time we did Tropical Resort and it was pretty good. And today we'll be moving on to the, I think it's called a Desert Mountain. No, Sweet Mountain, sorry, my bad. Yeah, Sweet Mountain. And there's actually another area we can go to called Starlight Carnival. So we're not going to be doing that today, we'll be doing that in part 3. So, yeah, it should be pretty good, but I'm going to go on head into Sweet Mountain. Alright, so I think now we need to... Yeah, I thought this was it. You have to like click a wisp, so let's just grab this guy.
Yo.
Alright, so now we've got a new wisp power, I think. I'm not quite sure which this one does. I do believe it's like a flame one, as it's red. And I did say I'll do voice acting as well in the last part, but I've decided not to for this Let's Play, because I'll probably just annoy you all with it, because it's really bad. Anyway, this wisp power will probably come into play, like, mainly in this area. And then, I guess we'll be making a lot more use of it in this level. Alright, so we need to hit X. Now I can't remember if this was in... Like, a Sonic Generations uses some wisp powers. I can't remember if this is in. I don't think it is. I think just the Rocket and Spike are in the Generation. It kind of reminds me of the Flame Shield on Sonic 3 and Sonic & Knuckles, obviously. And it's pretty cool, I guess. I mean, I'm not sure if we're invulnerable to enemy attacks when we have this. I assume we are. So let's see if... Alright, we just need to hold down this button right now. Alright, that is pretty cool. We pretty much take care of every enemy on screen. It kind of reminds me of Hypersonic in a way. Hypersonic, if he flashes it, like pretty much destroys every enemy on screen. So it's pretty cool. Right, now we can use the red burst. Alright, so we're going to go head on to Act 1. So I'm not actually sure what this is going to be like. From this point, I have no idea. That's all. This is live commentary today, by the way. Alright, so, yeah, Sweet Mountain. Now, I can't remember this level on the Wii version at all, really. So, and obviously I don't know it on this version either, so it's going to be a whole new experience and stuff. And I assume we will be making good use out of that wisp that we just unlocked, as you can see right now. So, we need to go through these. Now, I do assume that we're going to be seeing that a lot in this level now. And I haven't really heard anything about, like, hard about this level. Some guy did comment on my latest video, on my first part of this video, saying I've got a pretty hard spike level coming up, or this really tricky part with the spike, and we just got our ass kicked by jelly beans. Anyway, so I'm not really looking forward to that, but if I do screw it up a lot, I will just obviously edit it out and then fade it in like I did in the last part when I couldn't even figure out the button to use the boost. Luckily enough, I've got the controls nailed down now, because this is obviously on an emulator, and obviously the buttons that correspond on the screen aren't what are on the keyboard. You know what, I could also always just change the keyboard, the import, so it's how it is in the game, and I suppose that would be a little easier. Because for example, like A on this, I think it's like X on my keyboard or Z or something, so it can be pretty confusing. Anyway, let's go on this. So yeah, the controls for this bit aren't the greatest. I mean, that kind of seemed a little pointless then. We could have just jumped down, but then again, that's why the odd spike placement's there, so we accidentally don't fall into it. Alright, so there's like a path we could have took up there. I'm not actually quite sure how we would. I mean, maybe we unlock some wisps later on. I do assume the rocket wisps in this game, because it was in the Wii version as well. So and Generations as well. So I can only assume it is. And this version was actually made by Dimps. They're kind of like, I've got mixed feelings on Dimps. They are a good development team in my opinion, but they really screwed up the Sonic Lost World 3DS. Oh, it's probably one of the worst 3D, like, sorry, the 2D Sonic games I've ever, no, it's not even 2D, sorry, 3D. It looked really good on, like, the trailers and stuff, and then it's so broken, like, and to be honest, I mean, like, it looks really nice, I mean, it's all 3D and everything, but the controls are so broken, and the Emerald stages, it's some of the worst. Anyway, enough of Sonic Lost World. And this rocket right here seems so broken, as you can see right there, I mean, I don't even know how to control that thing. And yeah, so I'm gonna try and just say, for example, you go on that rocket ship, I might as well just crash it because, like I said, this game features loads and loads of different pathways you can take to get to the end of the level. I mean, like, you wouldn't believe how like far you could fall down and then you'd still, you'd still survive because there'd be another area to explore. Anyway, nice, we got an A rank. Didn't get a perfect, but never mind. Anyway, yeah, let's enter special stage 2. So the first special stage was pretty damn easy. I can only assume this one will be, because I'm not entirely sure if there's any sort of like threat towards the Emerald stages. By threat I mean, for example, like spikes that will, make us lose some of our orbs or anything. But we can always see in the later stages. I do assume they get a little more harder because if it's just collecting red orbs, these orbs, and there's no like way to lose them, I don't think that would be too terribly difficult. Anyway, yes, we just got quite a lot. See, I'm not sure what those rainbow things there, do they like multiply your orbs or something? I do assume they do, and oh nice. So it does respond really well, by the way, the stylus thing. Sonic's very responsive when it comes to moving. And it works really well on this emulator. I don't have a DS capture card, unfortunately, so luckily enough I can run this game at a good frame rate, it records very well, and the controls are super easy to learn. Other than my fail in the first part, but I'm just going to forget about that. So yeah, we think this is we've just beat the lap 1. Now we're going to move on to the blue orbs. So, like I said in the previous special stage, they were really easy, but I think, say for example, in the red one, I think you have to like collect more as the laps go on. So for example, like with the red, it's going to be a lot lower than the blue. I don't know. But I'm just expecting like some more difficulty in these, because in comparison to the Sonic Rush special stages, these are like a walk in the park. They're super easy. Then again, actually, I swear we just jumped over some spikes. Anyway, these are things that we just got then instantly remind me of the, what is it, the special stages in Sonic 3 and Sonic & Knuckles. There, that's what I mean, these spikes there. I'm not quite sure what would have happened if we ran into them. I only assume Sonic would die or something and then would fail the special stage straight away. So yeah, so far so good on this one. We haven't really screwed up at all, really. I've missed quite a few, but the thing with these special stages is that there seems to be a lot more yellow orbs than what you really need. For example, like if I missed all these, I'd still probably somehow manage to like beat the stage. So they're not terribly difficult, and if you just really need to do it, you just need to just make sure you just use your stylus. Like, oh, we actually managed to get them this time. Shame they didn't really do anything. But yeah, just the stylus is like, it's really responsive, so you shouldn't have too much trouble with this special stages at all, really. And yeah, we've actually just got 85 directly now. And yeah, this thing here, this basically just like gives us loads and loads more, just in case you haven't finished the special stage with this, as much as you need. And yeah, we've just got 111 out of 85. So yeah, we did pretty well in that special stage. So that's our second S rank. We've actually S'd both of the Emerald stages so far, so that's pretty cool, I guess. And we've just unlocked Act 2. Alright, so I am actually going to do another DS Let's Play. I'm not sure if I'll do it after this one though, but I'm going to do the DS version of Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing, because that's a very, very good game on the DS, so I'm thinking about playing and doing that as well. And it's really responsive as well, so it should be pretty fun. Anyway, Act 2. So I'm not sure if this is going to be any different, and why the hell are there, like, it's like hamburgers in the Sweet Mountain. I don't know, it's a bit weird. Anyway, so the flame, like I said, it's going to be coming to a lot more play from now on. And the boost, like, it kind of feels like the boost will be one of those things where it'll always be in play. It's like with Sonic Unleashed and Sonic Generations, and even the Wii version of Sonic Colors, the boost is what you use to get around and stuff. So it kind of seems like we'll be using that a lot more than any other Wisp power. Anyway, I'm just going to jump off this because it just seems so pointless to actually do it, because if you can just jump, then whatever, and if you have rings to lose, then it's not like you're losing out on anything really. Plus you can have time to pick them up as well. Anyway, I do believe we are invulnerable to enemy attacks when we're in this Wisp power. And yeah, you can actually do a really cool power up like I displayed earlier. Oh my god, this thing is so broken. It's so hard to control. I mean, like, it's cool that they feature new gimmicks in every levels, but if it's going to be broken, then there's no point. I think the Act 1 for Tropical Resort was really good. You know, when it went into a 3D point of view, that worked really well. It had a nice frame rate and stuff. So yeah, so we just need to jump on those jelly things. And like I said, like, the environment and the detail in these levels is really, really nice. Obviously, it suits the Sweet Mountain and everything. If they're just going to use metal and stuff all inside it, it wouldn't have been right. But at least they actually got the gimmicks and the environment detail very nice. Oh, seriously, like, it kind of seems like there's too many cheap spike placements in this game. So if like that there, like here for example, never mind. Then again, that's why they give us that thing. Oh my god. Is it just me? Am I the only one who thinks that's broken? It's because it's just... I mean, I'm like pressing the arrows in the exact way it should be played, but I'm not going in that way. It kind of seems like there's a bit of a delay in the controls. It kind of feels a little too stiff in my opinion. Alright, so luckily enough for this game there's only... Oh my god. Luckily enough for this game there's only... what is it? 2 acts, sorry. Because it kind of feels as if there was 3 acts. It would kind of get a little repetitive, because this stage doesn't look any different to the first act. I'm not saying that's a problem. I mean, the level design's, you know, obviously completely different. Anyway, let's get up here. Alright. Oh no, what the hell? So we need to do it pretty quickly there. Oh my god, so this is what I mean, like the crappy spike plate. Alright, so yeah, it's not massively difficult, this part. Can be pretty annoying, sorry. Sorry for the edit right there, by the way. Basically I'm recording it through this, and then this file is going to split into 2 anyway, so yeah. Anyway, we actually saw this thing on the world map. I'm not sure what the hell it does. It kind of just feels like it just flung us into the air. I'm not... do we have to land inside it? Oh yeah, we do. And it pretty much swallowed us all. Yeah, so the acts are pretty... the perfect length in this game, in my opinion. 3 minutes is reasonable, I guess. Anyway, we just beat Act 2, and we'll be moving on to the boss after this, I believe. Ooh, we gotta see, that's bad. No, we're not gonna enter the special stage. Alright, so let's... oh, we've just unlocked... oh, new missions. I might show them off in an extra video, but I won't be doing this Let's Play. Alright, so this is the boss. Hold on, I think I recognise that boss from somewhere. I could... No, honestly, it looks really familiar. I can't remember where I could have seen it, though. It kind of looks like something from Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg, I think. I could be wrong. I mean, I kind of do recognise it. Anyway, what are we going to do? Alright, I'm going to burn this guy and see if that does extra damage, because I assume it does, because the boost did like really good damage in that first boss. And obviously, like, the flame's going to do a lot more. Oh, sorry, let's avoid these bombs. And yeah, you have to like boost into these guys, because basically when you boost into those robots, they basically go flinging into that guy at the top. Therefore, it brings him down. Alright, so what are we going to do now? Alright, so when he actually lands, if you're too close, I think if you're in like the general area where he's landed, Sonic will get a little stunned, and oh my god, seriously. Alright, so this guy's main attacks is bombs and stuff, and they seem kind of awkward to dodge. So far this boss is it's not the boss. I wouldn't say the bosses on this game will be like so far. Like the first boss was pretty easy, and this boss is. So seriously, how the hell did you beat this guy here? Oh, we gotta. Oh, okay. See, it's always the most simplest things, and I can't do it. I can be so retarded sometimes. So yeah, we just need to homing attack this guy, and alright. So please don't tell me we have to do all that again. Whoa! Did we just hit that guy? Oh, nice. No, we can't boost it then. Alright, we got him. So yeah, that wasn't massively difficult. It was a little harder than the first boss, but other than that, nothing too difficult. And we got a C. Never mind, at least we beat him. Alright, so that's about it for this video then. Thanks for watching part 2, guys. Part 3 should be up tomorrow or the next day, and we'll be taking on the 3rd stage. So thanks for watching, guys. Take care.